Hey, Brown Bombers, it's Miss Morel, and today we're going to talk about changes in matter. So, we have some new vocabulary words, and our main idea is that matter can undergo physical and chemical changes. So, if you click on the slideshow and take a look at that yourself, you can watch this video. And so, physical changes, a change that alters a substance without changing its composition, is known as a physical change. A phase change is a transfer of matter from one state to another. So, boiling, freezing, melting, and condensing are all describing phases that are changing in chemistry. So, I often just think about water. I think water is the simplest. We know that water is liquid at room temperature, but we know that we can change it to a solid by freezing it, and we know we can change it to a liquid from a solid state by melting it, and we also know that we can change it into a gas by heating it up beyond boiling. Here are some examples of physical changes: crushing a can, melting an ice cube, boiling water, mixing sand with water, breaking glass. So these are all things where you still have the same chemical substance, but their physical changes are changing. A chemical change, on the other hand, involves one or more substances turning into new substances. That's called a chemical change. So when things decompose, when they rust, when they explode, when they burn, or they oxidize, these are all terms that we use to describe chemical changes. So some examples of these here are iron rusting, burning wood, when we metabolize our food, when we cook an egg, when we bake a cake, and then you can see some other things like fireworks and rotting a banana if we mix vinegar and baking soda. So the law of conservation of mass is something that we will talk a lot about in chemistry. And so this states that matter is neither created nor destroyed in a chemical reaction. It's conserved. So the mass of the reactants, that's what you put into the reaction, must equal the products. So we can never just have things go disappearing. So this means that sometimes they might go out into the air, and so we can't actually weigh them in our regular classroom, but it means that they're still there and accounted for. So mass of reactants equals mass of products. So here's a question for you. When one substance turns into another, what kind of change has taken place? Is it a chemical reaction, physical reaction, extensive reaction, or a nuclear reaction? If you said chemical reaction, you are right. All right, guys, that's all I have for you guys for section 3.2. I hope you're doing well. If you have questions, come see me. Take good care. Bye.